Hi there, thank you so much for joining me today for this bar fit workout. All you will need is a chair to act as your bar, and if you already have a ballet bar, feel free to use it. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to stay updated on my videos and get strong and fit with me. Let's begin. Facing the bar, 6th position with our feet close together, let's tilt our head down just to warm up. Bending our knees, and as we straighten our knees, drive your feet into the floor and look forward. Let's tilt our head to one side and tilt our head to the other side as if we had a really heavy earring on our ear. Take a couple of head rolls at your own pace and your own breath just to warm up the top of your back. And on the next exhale, bring your belly button towards your spine, bend your knees and curve forward. On the next inhale, reach up towards the sky and open up your chest. Let's do that one more time. Exhale, belly button to your spine, curving your back. And inhale, looking to the sky, opening up our shoulders and our chest. Since a lot of us are at a desk working, this is really great to do just to open up our upper back and to warm up our neck and our chest. And I just lost my headband here, so forgive me. Let's take one foot behind us into a gentle calf stretch. Feel free to bend and stretch your knee as you please, and let's switch feet to the other one. Take a giant step back away from your bar. Keep your hands on the chair and curve your spine up. And look towards the bar and curve your spine the opposite way. Doing a couple of cat and cows with our hands on the bar, that'll really open up our chest and get our back warm for this workout today. Let's really warm up our spine and do a couple of circles all the way around, letting your belly fall and going the opposite way. After you do a couple going the right, making big wide circles. You can feel free to move your hips as well. Once you've come back to a neutral spine, bend your knees and gently place your hands all the way down on the floor, getting further into our hamstring stretch. On the next inhale, let's reach our right hand to the outside of our left foot and reach our left hand towards the ceiling, looking far towards the opposite side, stretching our spine, twisting it, and let's switch sides. The left hand on the outside of the right foot, reaching that right hand towards the sky. Clasp your hands behind your back, bend your knees generously, and stretch them as you let your hands fall past your head. Unfurl your hands, place them on your hips, and gently roll up. The first exercise, we're going to begin facing the bar. So take your feet close together in parallel and just pop your right heel off the floor for 3 counts. And then bend deep into your left knee and stretch, and let's switch feet. Left heel pops off the floor, bend deep into your knee and stretch. Let's do that a couple of more times. Pop the right heel, bend the left knee, and stretch and release. Switch feet, pop the left heel, bend the right knee, get our ankles really warmed up. Let's pop our right, then our left, and our right, and then our left, again our right, and our left, and again our right, and our left, making sure our ankles over top of our toes, just walking through, bending our knees. You can even bend your bottom leg if you'd like to get a deeper stretch in your calf. Take a deep bend in your knees or plie to stretch your calves. And let's add an 8 relevés, keeping our feet close together, squeezing our glutes. Raise your heels and down, raise your heels and down, raise those heels down. Let's raise them a tad bit higher, high up on your tippy toes, raising your heels and down. Last one, we're gonna stay here for a little balance. Take your hands off the bar in front of your belly button to first position. Your abs are engaged, you're squeezing your tush. Bend your knees, arch over your ankle to give a good deep stretch in your ankles and release down. Stretch your calves, take a second here, bend your knees super deep. Take your left knee up towards your chest and just stay here for a moment to allow your hip to release a little bit before we start our bar work. And let's take it out to the side, Alice Second. And if you're feeling brave, look towards your bar and tilt your hips a little bit more to get a deeper stretch. And lastly, take a quad stretch, grabbing your toes. Let's do the same thing on the second side. So switch feet, take your right knee into your chest this time, opening up your hips, keeping that bottom leg super straight and super supportive, and take it out to the side. Tilt your hips and tilt your pelvis if you want to get deeper into this stretch. Take a quad stretch as well. And let's get started in our plies at the bar for the very first exercise to work those glutes, to work our turnout muscles, to open up our hips and keep our back tall. So take your feet wide apart in second position and go down and up. Let's do 4 plies, down and up, Third time down. And up. Last time, stay down here. Raise your heels off the floor. Feel it in your quads and your glutes. And let's pulse it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can do it. Stretch your knees. Next, we're going to take a little balance here just to test our balance and our core muscles. Everything's engaged, getting taller. And then let's do this whole set again. Bending and stretching. Deep plie, deep grand plie, activating our core, activating our glutes, keeping our knees over our toes. 2 more. This last one, we raise our heels up off the floor and we do little pulses. Pulse it out. You can do it. I know this is difficult. Pulsing it out. I know you're going to feel this burn tomorrow. You're going to be a little bit sore, but we did a lot of good work. I know I was surely sore the next day. And let's do 2 more sets after this. If you'd like to challenge yourself, you can take one hand off the bar into a little 5th position above your head and move your head to make sure you're not holding any tension in your neck. And we pulse it out 8 times with our heels high off the floor. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can do it. 8. And stretch your knees. Keep your heels high off the floor. Little balance here too. And let's do 1 more set today. I know you have it in you. Let's get going. 4 grand plies, 8 pulses at the end. Let's go. If you're feeling brave, I challenge you to try to do this without the support of the bar, but just close enough that you can use it if you need to. While we're in this big 2nd position, let's raise our heels off the floor a few times to work on those calves. And finally, relax, turn in your legs, step back and stretch out the back of your hamstrings, the back of your glutes. Let your body fall towards the floor and just bend your knees and stretch as you please. Excellent work. Slowly roll up, take your hands underneath your sacrum and just press your hips gently forward to counter stretch. For the next one, we're going to have one hand on the bar in 1st position. We're going to be doing plies and first facing away from the bar. So first, take your heels together. Take your arm to the side to balance yourself out. Lift our right heel and let's bend and pulse here with our heel up high. You're going to feel this one after a little while. Let's change our arms to distract us a little bit. Finding ourselves where we started in this plie. Now raise your opposite heel, stretch your knees, take your arm above your head, and we're just going to simply bend our knees and stretch them, keeping our heels high off the floor. Let's do a couple more. Keep tall, keep your butt tucked in. We don't want to stick our bottom out. And relax down. Switch to the 2nd side, but first take a quick quad stretch just to release any tension in your thigh. You can either move the bar to the other side so we're still facing each other, or just simply face the back. Let's do the whole sequence on the 2nd leg. With our heels together in first, pop your opposite heel and pulse it out 8 times here. Let's change our hand above our head into 5th position, still pulsing. Think of this gentle arm movement as a distraction to the cramps that you might be feeling at this present moment. And the last time we take our hand out to 2nd. And let's raise the opposite heel to join the outside one. Stretch our knees, take our hand above our head, and simply bend our knees over our toes and stretch, bending our knees and stretch, squeezing our glutes, bending and stretching. One last time today. And release down. Amazing job here. I know that my legs were so tired after this, so give yourself a much deserved stretch. We will be doing a cool down stretch at the end of class today as well. If you have your mat placed under you like so, gently move it to one side because the next step we will be brushing along the floor and you don't want to get your toes tangled in the mat. Meeting back in our first position, let's take our arm out to the side to help us balance a little bit. We're going to be standing on one leg for a while, so if this is too challenging for you, feel free to cut it in half. Let's tap our toe 4 times in front of us, tapping, 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 tapping. Bend the opposite knee, bring it in, and bring it back out 4 more times. And bring it in. Let's bring it out to the side, a la seconde. We're going to repeat this sequence to the side, tapping our toe, tapping our toe, tapping our toe, tapping our toe. Bring it in and out 4 times. 3, 2, 1. Bring it in and bring it to the back. Squeeze your glutes here. Try not to lift your seat. Keep your chest forward and keep your hips square to your shoulders. After this set, we're going to bring it up towards our knee into a small retiré and bring it down, sliding it up, sliding it down, sliding it up as if we're drawing a line along the side of our calf. And let's keep it here. Now for our obliques, all you want to do is drive your knee towards your elbow. And for an extra challenge, feel free to do a little oblique crunch whilst standing here. This one's really challenging, so make sure you have a lot of space and that you feel like you are secure. Let's add 6 little pulses here, driving your knee higher and higher and higher and higher. And relax down. Let's do everything on the second side. I know this is killer, but switch your bar or flip towards the other side. Beginning with 4 toe taps, bringing it into a plie fondue, and out to the front again. We bring it to the side after this. Keep your knees facing out, squeeze your tush. After we do the side, we also bring it to the back. Keep your hips square and keep your shoulders moving forward. Keep your abs engaged. Don't stick out your bum. And let's draw those lines again, up towards the side of our knee, down to our ankle, up to our knee, down to the back of our ankle, up to our knee, down to the ankle, last time up to our knee. And we have those oblique sit-ups standing up, so you can do it. Keep your core engaged, keep your bottom leg as stable as you can, keep hold of the bar and keep breathing. Let's pulse it out here, up and up and up and up and up. And relax down. Excellent work. Let's face the bar for a little booty work in our arabesque. So take a deep plie in first position, tendu back, lift your leg up, place it down, lift your leg up 90 degrees, tap the toe down. Feel free to take one hand off the bar here if you feel like you're ready to do so. Let's do 4 more. Tapping it down and bringing it up with control, trying to keep our whole core stable. On this last one, we're going to do little pulses here. So we pulse it up and up and up and up. Get deep into that supporting leg. Let's do 8 more pulses here. Now let's just move our arm from side to side, working on our lats, keeping everything strong. This is great for your back. And last one, finishing. Let's switch sides, the exact same thing on the second side. First position plie, 8 arabesques while staying on a big demi plie. Let's lift it up, tap it down 7 more times, challenging yourself if you can with your hand off the bar. Last one here, and then we add 16 little pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You can do it 16. Let's move our arm, little swan arms for our lats and our back. And release down. Incredible work. Take a little glute stretch by placing one heel on top of your knee. I know I needed this after this booty burn here. So really take your time here. Grab some water if you need it. Roll out your ankles. I'll give you about 15 seconds before we meet on our mat on our backs. For our our flexibility and our grand battements, let's lay all the way down on our side and kick our leg up 8 times and bring it down, crossing our legs, working our inner thighs. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1 more. Great. Relax that top working leg in front of you. Give your glute a little tap, relax it, and feel free to take a quad stretch with your opposite leg here if you would like to. We're going to do everything on the second side, just simple 8 grand battements. Let's get started. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, 1, and relax your top leg here as well. Take your bottom leg into a quad stretch if you would like to. I keep losing this headband. I definitely need a new one that will stay a little bit better. Now you can either finish this barre class here today, or you can join me for a surprise ab workout. So sit back a little bit, place your elbows on the floor, kick your feet out in front of you to about 45 degrees off the floor, and we're just going to do little beats with our feet crossed in front of one another, opening and closing. To make it a little bit more interesting, I am doing 4 slow and 8 really, really quick to work my inner thighs and challenge my abs. So again, 4 slow and 8 really, 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 really quick. And relax down. Amazing work. So let's take one heel on top of our knee, one knee on top of one heel, and just sit here. Enjoy the stretch. This should feel amazing on your glutes. We worked our glutes pretty hard, and let's switch feet. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me for this class today. I hope you enjoyed this barre fit workout. If you like this, comment down below and like this video. That lets me know that you liked this kind of stuff. Let me know what you want to see next. Have a great rest of your day. Thanks again for watching, and bye now.